Yo, what's up? We are in Jacksonville, Oregon. We are at a park. That's a really big tree. Okay, we're at a park. 6:34. And let's see, we are in April, so March, February, January, December, 4 months ago. 4 months ago, about 3, 4, 4.5. It was dark at this time. It was cold, it was foggy. Now it's cool, the weather's changing. And days like this are awesome. It's the sun, it's like so cool out here right now. Birds chirping, flowers and stuff are starting to pop up and blossom, and this is like, I don't know, how many people sit there and like just take it in? Just take it all in sometime. Like, like 4 months ago we were doing Christmas and shopping and everything, and now we're playing outside at the park. That's a distant memory. That's over. It's crazy. How many of us just sit there and think about why we're here? Why are we here? Like, if there was a bomb to go off and we all got wiped out, none of this would even matter. Going to work, paying bills, the COVID crap, the useless president that got voted in, all of this stuff doesn't matter. But you think about so many things we're grateful for. Like, it's cool that I can take my kids to a park right now, and there's little kids, if you watch, and if you have ungrateful kids or kids that don't appreciate something and stuff, have them watch the Glue Kids on YouTube. That's an eye-opener, let me tell you. So I had my kids watch it, because my kids kind of waste things, food and stuff. A lot of kids do. But they are, you go make them something, and I know, my story jumps around and stuff, because so much stuff comes into my head. But you make them something, or make my kids something, and they're like, I don't want that, that's gross, or they don't eat it all, and you give them a little bit, and they want this or that, and you can't get it for them, and they get upset. Have them watch the Glue Kids. Have them watch the homeless kids or the kids in poverty, and now we're like fourth world countries where people are so poor that they live in the city's dump. Like, and you see little kids. I have a 10-year-old. My youngest, Christian, is 6. There's kids his age and younger that live in the city dump, to where kids my little boy's age wait for the dump truck to show up to drop off garbage so they can look through it and pull out the plastic or the wires that have copper in them to melt down, to take in, to get it weighed so they can get like $1 or 80 cents so they can eat that day. That's sad that this world is that bad in some places for some people, and for them little babies to sit there and gather, to get up early before school. And a lot of these kids just want to go to school because they want to get themselves out of the situation that they've been born into. They go and they collect plastic and wires and whatever they can to make 30 cents, to get a half a bowl of rice that day, and that's all they get to eat. And a lot of these kids in America, my kids are one of them, that go and they get a bowl of cereal and they don't eat it all, or they take a few bites of something and they don't eat it, or they make toast and I'll make it, and it's too much butter, I don't want it, it's too soggy. And there's little kids that would be so appreciative for that, I've always been, I just want people to say, when I pass away, when I die, I want people just to be like, he was a real giving person. He had a big heart. And that's what I'm going to start doing is just recording the stuff I do. Because I do a lot of stuff. There was a homeless guy here. My biggest memory was a homeless guy years ago, and I just picked up some fast food, and I was driving. He had a cardboard sign, hungry, anything helps. And I said, hey man, do you want my burger here? Yeah, I'd taken a bite of it. I said, hey, take a bite of it. I don't care, I'm hungry. So I gave him that. Gave him my fries, and I gave him my Dr. Pepper and $5. I said, here man, you probably want a cigarette or something after the food, you know. Oh, he was grateful for that, you know, because I could still go and buy another meal, you know, and I did, and I was cool that it was cool that I was able to do that. And then on Thanksgiving, my kids and my girl and I have made up, we put all of our Thanksgiving leftovers. We made, I think 7 plates it was, of leftovers. Drove around town. I live in Medford, Oregon. We drove around town and handed them out to people. Hey, here's some leftovers from our Thanksgiving, you know. We just want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, you know. Hope it gets better for you, you know, and that's what we said to these people, because we were able to go home and go back to our warm bed and go back home and have some, you know, sparkling cider and laugh and talk about the day or whatever we did. And shit, they were just wanting some food. And they didn't ask us for $1. They didn't ask us to. I think somebody asked for a couple of cigarettes. You know, my girl gave it to them because I don't smoke. So she gave them a couple of cigarettes. But none of them asked for money. None of them asked for beer. None of them. They were grateful for that somebody freaking thought of them on Thanksgiving and took out the time to do that. And I'll do that the rest of my life. That's why hopefully I win the lottery someday, because in my town, there's a homeless population in my town is getting bad, and it's sad to see. I don't see little kids, but I'm sure there probably are, you know, but I do see able-bodied kids, and they're out there begging for food, and I don't give too much to them, you know, because they're you know, unfortunately, if they're strung out on drugs and stuff, I can help them with that. Because I was a pill addict. I went to a methadone clinic, which I still go to, and I help, you know, it's changed my life. If I didn't have the clinic, who knows, I'd probably either be dead or in jail or really strung out on heroin or something, because I'd probably end up using heroin or something. Anyways, so I want to win the lottery so I can buy have a big, huge apartment complex built for homeless. Homeless people can move in with no $3,000 down. I'm not going to check their credit. They don't need to put up anything. They need to volunteer for 20 hours a week or so. I can help them with their education, get them stoked going on their GED or something, you know. Help them out with stuff like that, and that's how they can pay back. I will buy that and pay for whatever they need, get them going. They can live in the motel or the apartments. I'm sorry, they can live in the apartment for free as long as they do that. So yeah, anyways, I gotta get going here. I'll talk more about this stuff, and I'm trying to just get something going, and I'm gonna start doing some volunteer thing, post it. I'll show you what I do when I'm out and about, get some subscribers so I can go live so you guys can see it firsthand when it happens. So yeah, hopefully you guys subscribe and like the video I'm putting out. I'm gonna put out a bunch more and go from there. And yeah, man, bless you all, and just be grateful for what you have, man, and just say hi to somebody, you know, that might be down and out. That's probably all they want. Okay? Much love. Peace out, guys. And we all need to come together, you know. So anyways, take care.